It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we're in for a rematch of Super Bowl IX. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it comes your way next.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the former Buckeye, their rookie quarterback out of Ohio State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the veteran, it's Cordero Patterson. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 21-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
On this first down, it's Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Another run here with Johnson. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the number one goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. This team's offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big play for Minnesota. 39 yards.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll go again with Johnson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They run it once more with Jones.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and a yard. They try and run for the 1st down with Jones. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now timeout for an injured player. It's Justin Jefferson, a man They cannot afford to lose. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Again, it's Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota. Now a handoff. Jones. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, it's McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. On the give, it's Johnson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Play action now, it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's second and 9. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On the draw, here's Jones. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Patterson. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Second and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
On the give, it's Jones. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. 1st down throw there is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Patterson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
And Mike, week in and week out, I still don't understand how tight ends continue to be disrespected and left wide open in the passing game. I mean, he's the biggest target on the field. How do you lose track of him? Somebody needs to identify the...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we at halftime here at Wembley in the latest installment of the NFL International Series. As we send you back across the Atlantic, early wake-up call for Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Top of the morning, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Setting up to throw. It's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to lead far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here with Johnson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run it once more with Jones. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the handoff, Jones. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. This is Jones. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Now McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
At this point in the game, every point matters. And now after that 3rd down sack, if they can force a field goal attempt, there's a big difference giving up 3 versus what a little while ago looked like an inevitable 6.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And we're back at it as this kicks away. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. Second and 11. They'll go again with Johnson. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. They'll come up to third and 3. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll throw out of the gun. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught, right side, it's Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's first and 10. They motion the slot man left. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, out comes the punter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
The motion man here is Woods. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll run here with Patterson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. A give, and here's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to take the lead fourth. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw, it's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's second and 3 to go. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. That one on target to Moore. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Johnson. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. On the carry, it's Patterson. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this up to the 20. Victory formation here, as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from London.